Hey, good morning, everybody. This is Daniel. This is Morning Tea. It's Thursday. Cheers. Thursday, September 1st. Mm. I'm starting to get back into my regular, normal self, whatever normal is for me. Um, Yesterday was a lazy day. After I finished the morning video, I went and laid on the floor in my living room and watched TV for an entire day. I did nothing. I wrote one article and then that was it. It took me all of like maybe 30 minutes to write it. That was it. I was not in the mood to do anything else other than lay on my floor and eat. I ate. And thank you, God, for Mexican Coke because I have a 24 pack of Mexican Cokes in my living room. If you've never had a Mexican Coke in a bottle and you like Coca Cola, try it. Anyway, we're going to get started this morning. It says, "You are who you are, not what you do, becoming your wrong decisions." Our perception of the traits and characteristics that make us who we are is often tightly intertwined with how we live our life. We define ourselves in terms of the roles we adopt, our actions and inactions, our triumphs, and what we think are failures. As a result, it is easy to identify so strongly with a decision that has resulted in unexpected negative consequences that we actually become that wrong decision. The disappointment and shame we feel when we make what we have perceived as a mistake grows until it becomes a dominant part of our identities. We rationalize our poor decisions by labeling ourselves incompetent decision makers. However, your true identity cannot be defined by your choices. Ooh, that's a pretty good line. However, your true identity cannot be defined by your choices. Your essence, what makes you a unique entity, exists independently of your decision making process. There are no true right or wrong decisions. All decisions contribute to your development and are an integral part of your evolving existence, yet they are still separate from the self. A decision that does not result in its intended outcomes is in no way an illustration or character of character. Well, let me say that again. A decision that does not result in its intended outcome is in no way an illustration of character. Still, it can have dire effect on your ability to trust ourselves and our self-esteem. You can avoid becoming your decisions by affirming that a bad decision was just an experience, and next time you can choose differently. Try to avoid lingering in the past and mulling over the circumstances that led to your perceived error in judgment. Instead, adapt to the new circumstances you must face by considering how you can use your intelligence, inner strength, and intuition to aid you in moving forward mindfully. Try not to entirely avoid thinking about the choices you have made, but reflect on the consequences of your decision from a rational rather than an emotional standpoint. Ooh, that's a very good point, guys. Um, Try not to entirely avoid thinking about your choices you have made, but reflect on the consequences of your decisions from a rational rather than emotional standpoint. Strive to understand why you made the choices you did. Forgive yourself and then move forward. Oh my God, that's what I tell a lot of my friends. Strive to understand why you made the choices you did. Forgive yourself and then move forward. A perceived mistake becomes a valuable learning experience and is, in essence, a gift to learn and grow from. You are not a bad person and you are not your decisions. You're simply human. How you know, that was something that I adopted for myself when I came into recovery. It was one of the things that was very important to me is that I had to forgive myself for all the things that I did, everything that I perceived to be wrong in my life. Uh, because in the end, it just made me who I am today. Had I not gone through everything I went through in my journey, had I not gone through the alcoholism and the drug abuse and the sex and the dating and all those bad choices, or that I label as bad choices, those were just and bumps in the road. Those were just detours in my journey that I had to take to make me who I am today. So that is my I guess my challenge to you is, who are you today? Who are you? Not what you, not what do you do, not what you do for work. Or who are you? I mean, are you a bad person? Are you a good person? Are you goal oriented? Are you do you save money now? Are you frugal? Are you very outgoing? Are you very shy? Where are you today, and how has your past influenced that? And then if you don't like it, then change it. Which we would say is strive to understand why you made the choices you did, forgive yourself, and then move forward. If you don't like who you are today because of an experience that you had in the past, change it. It is possible. It's possible to love again, to trust again, to have faith in humans again, to have faith in yourself. Um, you are not a bad person. You are not your decisions. You are simply human. That's what it is, guys. We're just human beings. We make mistakes. It is not our job to be perfect. We strive to reach perfection, but we're not going to get there. I still talk about Bob, my ex Bob, and he would always say we're perfect in our imperfections, and that I heard him say that early on when we met, and it stuck with me forever, and I still use it now. I am perfect in my imperfections. Thank you, Bob, for that one, because it saved me from a lot of headaches and a lot of worries. So with that, I'm going to leave you with that. Just ponder on that. Um, let's get this one. Spiritual understanding. This is Razel. It said, I am bringing you esoteric information and symbols and helping you understand spiritual truths. How appropriate is that card today? We need that understanding. We need some spiritual understanding to know where our mistakes were and how we can move forward. And again, let's start to not label things as good as bad. It's just a journey. There were bumps in my journey, and I am moving forward. There were detours in my journey, and I am moving forward. Because in the middle of all those bumps and detours, there were some really exciting and happy times. I'm quite sure, but I know for me there is. So let's understand spiritually what everything has to do, how everything connects. What have you learned from those lessons, and how do you use it today? And man, you are gorgeous. There you go. You are gorgeous. So let's get that spiritual. Um, take some time to meditate today if you can, and ask your guardian angels to bring those signs forward to you. Ask them to tell you what um, what you need to know. Tell them to and it isn't it's not don't it works different for everybody. So don't expect a burning bush or them to appear before you and talk to you. It can come in a song, it can come in a verse, it can come in a show on TV. Something somebody says that also just like ding, it clicks. Listen to that. That's the message coming to you, and it's going to come individual. It comes in different ways to everybody because we are gorgeous people and we deserve it. Um, I want to shout out to and a very, very, very big thank you, and I'm grateful to my neighbor and good friend James Flores, who actually watches over my mail when I'm out of town for a long time. Thank you so much for all your help, and thank you for just stopping by and checking up on me once in a while. He is my constant reminder that I need to slow down sometimes and take some time for myself, which is why yesterday after he came to visit in the morning, I took the whole day to myself. Um, so with that, guys, go out there and forgive yourself. Just let it go. I'm going to leave you with that one. We are perfect in our imperfections. So, cheers. Have a good one, guys, and I'll see you tomorrow.